Hello. Today I will be doing a magazine video for you. And this is a Stevie Nicks photo book. I absolutely love Stevie Nicks. I love Fleetwood Mac and have been a fan for a very long time. So whenever I find a magazine that features Fleetwood or Stevie or any of the members, I have to get it. Now, I hope the background noise won't be too much, but this is going to be kind of a test video to see if I can get away with making videos with cars in the background. And if it's too much, then I'll have to stick to doing videos that are early in the morning when there's not so much traffic going by. I personally like videos that kind of have some background noise. Okay, so this is Stevie Nicks photo book. Let's look at this together. And this is the first time I'm looking at this with you. Queen of Rock. It says a few years after she'd been waiting tables in Los Angeles to get by, Nicks was at the forefront of the most popular band in the world, and her life would never be the same. Okay, now the neighbor's dog's barking. I absolutely love her shawls, capes. Many women have blazed a trail through the treacherous world of rock and pop, but none with more honesty and vulnerability than Stevie Nicks. While Nicks' curly locks have begullied legions of fans, it's her music that has helped her endure through success and hardship, triumph and tragedy. Nicks didn't sing lead on every Fleetwood Mac song. Lindsey Buckingham did it more, but she gave voice to many of the band's most iconic tunes. At Fleetwood Mac's peak, Nicks and bandmate Christine McVie, may she rest in peace, Sadly, she passed away recently. We're in the midst of separations from, respectively, Buckingham and bassist John McVie. This is so 80s. Next met Jimmy Levine when he produced her 1981 #1 solo debut, Belladonna. The two began a romantic relationship while making the album. I absolutely love that album. Bow to the Queen. Nice suit. Nix and Buckingham, friends, bandmates, lovers, and rivals, wrote iconic music together after first meeting in the mid-60s while in high school. For almost 75 years, Stevie Nicks has proven time and time again that she is a winner. The early years. Nick's family moved often when she was a child, so she learned to make friends quickly. Pretty and popular, she stood out at Menio Atherton High. Nick's right playing guitar at a school sports dinner in 1966 took to music early, learning to sing harmonies on Darling Clementine from her grandfather. Buckingham left as a senior. He first met Nix at a church group in late 1965 when he sang with her on the song California Dreamin'. In school, Buckingham looked more like a BMOC than a rock star, playing the water polo below right center and going to dances below second from left. Nix and Buckingham both posed topless for the cover of their only album together, which didn't sell well. Their label cut the pair loose in 1974. I remember her talking about she really did not want to go topless, but they really kind of got her to do it. Nyx has been one of the most talented women in rock since the early 70s. I love this picture of her. My mother, when she was young, had a hairstyle like this. And I have a younger sister who looks so much like her. Fleetwood Mac poses for a portrait in 1975 with a new lineup from left to right: John and Christine McVie, Nyx, Mick Fleetwood, and Lindsey Buckingham. Nyx in New Haven, Connecticut, 1975, has said her goal in Fleetwood Mac was to keep everyone happy and make great music. It took time to figure out what the intercontinental version of Fleetwood Mac was meant to sound like. Rumors. In 1976, while recording her second album as a member of Fleetwood Mac, Nyx learned to turn the anguish from her personal life into enduring art. Absolutely love this photo. It's beautiful. Her eyes are just so dreamy. She has those doe eyes, they call them. What was going on between us was sad, but we got some brilliant songs out of it. I always wish they would get back together, but that's sometimes people come into your life and they're not meant to be forever. They're meant to be in your life for a purpose, to teach you something, to help you with something. I know they will always love one another. They may not be in love with one another, but they can still love one another. Obsessed with being respected as a musician, Nyx made the decision to forego motherhood in pursuit of her rock and roll dreams. For Fleetwood Mac, the process of making Rumors was a dramatic exercise in working through personal pain. Nobody knew what would come next. after the glitter fades. As the 1980s began, Nix was as famous as anyone in rock and roll, but that didn't save her from trouble in personal life, from failed relationships to addiction. Witchy Woman. An ethereal, beguiling mix of beauty, mystery, and talent made Nix the centerpiece of the Rumors tour, as well as Fleetwood Mac's breakout superstar. By the dawn of the new decade, Nick seemed cut off from the larger world. That's a creepy expression he has. Whole lot of trouble. Nix began the 80s as one of rock's biggest stars, but after 2 addiction battles, a bad marriage, and trouble with her band, she entered the 90s full of uncertainty. In 1983, Nix wed Kim Anderson, the widower of her best friend, to help him raise his newborn son, but the marriage lasted only 3 months. Nix and Mick Fleetwood at the 10th Annual American Music Awards in Los Angeles in 1983. 3 years before he urged her to kick her habit of something, Nix applies makeup backstage in 1985. Yes, it was a lot of fun between 1975 and 1990 until it wasn't. I wouldn't want to go back there ever. Making her own name. Pop star Harry Styles is one of a number of musicians, young and old, with whom Nix has performed with since 1981. Nix and Tom Petty performed together in 1981, the year they released 2 duets, one on his album and one on hers. Had he not given me that song, let me candidly tell you, Belladonna may not have been a hit. Oh, I love that song, Belladonna. He was not only a good man to go to the river with, he was a great friend. kind of go a little fast here because I got some comments that people said I talk too slow. And I don't know. I guess people don't like slow ASMR. I personally prefer it. And I'm kind of upset that I live where it's very busy. So there's a lot of traffic, and the only time I have to record where there's not much traffic is between the hours of 1 to 3 a.m. So I don't really have a good amount of time to record. So I thought I would try it out today and see how it sounds and if people like it. But I completely understand if there's just too much noise in the background. There's her with Taylor Swift. I love her outfit. In 2001, NYX collaborated with Destiny's Child with the song Bootylicious after Beyonce asked to sample the guitar riff from NYX Edge of 17. And here she is with Lady Gaga. Absolutely beautiful. Like a bird in flight, NYX performing in London's Hyde Park in 2011. Her journey from cleaning houses to becoming a rock immortal was marked more survival than glamour. And that's the end of the magazine. I am so blessed that I was able to see them, Fleetwood Mac, in concert in 2017. And it was an amazing concert. They were all together because, as you know, Lindsay is no longer with them. He got kicked out of the band, and I hope they decide to get back together, but I understand if they can't because of they're getting up there in age now. And sadly, we lost Christine, I believe, last year. And yeah, so I was so blessed to be able to see them in 2017. My aunt knew how much I loved them, and they were performing in New York City, and she bought me tickets, and it was just an amazing experience. At the end of their show, they lit off fireworks, and it was so awesome. And Lindsay was just going hard on that guitar. I mean, he was playing so well, and Stevie was just beautiful and dancing around, and Christine looked absolutely stunning as well. So that's the end of this video. I hope that you were able to find some relaxation, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and have a great night.